Ayaan sat quietly at his small wooden desk, staring at the screen of his old laptop. The fan inside made a rough noise, like it was tired, just like him. For the past 2 years, he had been working hard, learning new skills, practicing every day, and sending messages to people, hoping someone would give him a chance. But most days ended the same way, with silence. No replies, no opportunities, no progress. His friends had already moved ahead in life. Some had good jobs, some had started businesses. Whenever they met, they talked about promotions, salaries, and new plans. Ayaan smiled when he was with them, but deep inside, he felt small. That night, after another long day with no results, he checked his messages again. Still nothing. Not a single reply. His shoulders dropped. He closed the laptop slowly and leaned back in his chair. His eyes burned, and for the first time in months, tears rolled down his face. "Maybe I'm not good enough," he whispered to himself. The room felt heavy. The silence felt louder than ever. He remembered the sacrifices he had made, waking up early, skipping outings, practicing late into the night while others slept. Yet nothing seemed to work. The next morning, he woke up late, tired and unmotivated. For the first time, he didn't feel like trying again. He sat on his bed, staring at the wall, wondering if all his effort had been useless. Just then, his mother entered the room. She noticed his dull face and sat beside him quietly. "What happened?" she asked softly. He hesitated, then finally spoke. "I've been working so hard for 2 years, Amma, but nothing is happening. Everyone else is moving ahead. I feel stuck. Maybe my time will never come." She listened carefully, without interrupting. After a moment, she smiled gently and said something he would never forget. "Do you remember the mango tree outside?" Ayaan looked confused. "Yes," he replied. "When we planted it, did it give fruit the next day?" He shook his head. "No. It took years," she continued. "We watered it every day. Some days it looked weak. Some days we thought it might never grow. But we didn't stop caring for it. And now, every summer, it gives sweet fruit." She placed her hand on his shoulder. "Hard work is like planting a tree, but patience is what allows it to grow." Those words stayed in Ayaan's mind all day. That evening, instead of giving up, he opened his laptop again. But this time, he made a small change. He stopped worrying about quick results. Instead, he created a simple daily routine: practice for 2 hours, improve one small skill, learn something new, and stay consistent. He also began keeping track of his time, making sure every day had purpose. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. There were still moments of frustration. There were still days with no replies. But now, he didn't feel hopeless. He trusted the process. One afternoon, while he was practicing, a notification appeared on his screen. It was a message from someone he had contacted months ago. His heart started beating fast. He read the message again to make sure it was real. A small project. But it was a start. He worked on that project with full focus and discipline. He double-checked every detail, stayed patient, and delivered it on time. The client liked his work. Soon, another small project came. Then another. Nothing happened overnight. There was no sudden miracle. But slowly, step by step, his life began to improve. His confidence grew. His skills became sharper. And most importantly, his patience became stronger. One evening, months later, Ayaan sat under the same mango tree outside his house. The branches were heavy with ripe fruit. He smiled, remembering his mother's words. He realized something important. Success was not about rushing. It was about staying steady when results were slow. Because sometimes, life is not delaying you, it is preparing you. Final moral lesson: patience is not waiting without action. It is working with faith while time does its job. Trust the process, stay consistent, and your right time will come.